What's up? How you doing? We're doing some escape practice, and I'm working on modifying a couple different tool orientations to find which tool profile works the best for a speed escape from three cuffs of Peerless, which basically can be 700, 750s, 730s, or 801 or 802s. It's pretty much kind of all the same. Uh, so I'm practicing on 700Cs and 750Cs. I have two different, very different, two tool profiles I'm modifying and working on. I got a very pointy pokey knife tool, a little bit of a curve to it. And then I have a broken pick with a little bit of a sideways hook that I'm modifying. So I'm trying to get both of these into the best modification to work on the cuffs. And then see which one I want to use for the Guinness record attempt. So I'm just going to do a quick run with the knife tool. Which, the one thing I like about this is it does have extra length for the most part, which helps me. But when you get off, extra length can throw you off. So I'm going to test that one a few times. That one might be close to being good. I might not have to mod it anymore. It takes a lot of practice to find out. So let's try the other tool I'm working on. Just a tool I'm modding out of a busted pick, multi-pick. Taking down the burrs off the brake. A little bit that way, a little bit that way. I probably got to take off more that way, a little more off the back side and around. So this gets in there and hits good, but it's a little tight. Oops, see? And sticks a little bit. So as a tool, definitely can make it work. But if I want to get these off fast, for a record, so to speak, I have to get off the camera. My camera mount is starting to die. I gotta get a new one of these. What's up, Rock Out? What's up, Jack Rabbit? What's up, my brothers? Cheers to y'all. We're doing some handcuff. We're practicing 3-cuff escapes. I'll end up doing more cuffs, you guys know that. But working on 2 tools. I've got a modified knife tool and a broken pick that I'm working on. Now, I'll show you why the broken pick has a little bit of a... I don't know which way we'll do it. Sorry, alright. I'll try it that way. So the broken pick has a little bit of a sideways curve on it. Just a little bit of a lean, which should be really good for popping a double lock. Hopefully I got it. Oh, I did. Yeah. So I don't know. I might need just a slight bit more curve on that, or it might be the perfect amount. So definitely got to practice with that some more. That's what the plan is. Jack Rabbit, oh, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate that. If you can't stay, you can't stay. Thanks for stopping by. I would like to say, well, if you don't know, Shacklemen Cuff Club there. Check us all out. Check out the Shacklemen hashtag. find out a bunch of handcuff aficionados and escape artists. Check out my boy Not Too Dead, at Not Too Dead, co-founder of the Shacklemen Cuff Club. Coxie's Picks, kind of the club mentor. And a lot of the people you see in the chat, anyone in blue, go follow them. Anyone I seem to know, go follow them. Alright. I'm oriented, got them on. Oh. See, sometimes when you're going to push them on, they cross over. You can actually lock them into place that way, and it kind of screws everything up. So, it's just one of those things you got to make sure you get right. Right. I want to try this out again, but I am going to take a quick moment and file just a little bit off it. Let's see if it hits a little better for it. And yeah, I waited till I was in handcuffs to file it because I didn't think about it. A little off the sides. Take a little off the sides. A little bit off the other side. All right. Let's see if I can. And you got to take it out slight bit, because if I take too much off, all of a sudden it starts bending, or it doesn't hit quite as well. Ew, why is that not going there? Still a little thick. I think I'm more thick to the sides this way. So that's where I gotta take it down. We'll try the knife tool. And now I'm gonna squint and lean in. What up? Yeah, hit the like button, baby. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Become a member for $2 a month. Come on, that's a deal. What am I gonna do for you? Nothing. But the money that goes in my channel from memberships and super chats and crap like that, I buy locks and pick sets and things for vets. We run Mid-Made Lock Sport, which is another channel at Mid-Made Lock Sport, and that's what we do. So that's what all the picks and locks and stuff we get on this channel, we try to send over there, or we send to other lock sporters and lock sport channels. We like to support people. So I'm going to try the knife tool. Like I said, I think this is pretty close to being good. I might not have to adjust it anymore. Just a little bit of a practice thing. Oh. Yeah, especially on that left side. I don't want to look fat. Come on. Note the Shacklemen Cuff Club. This is like a sample tee from Sticker Mule. The only thing I don't like about it, it's a little too kind of thick of a material. It doesn't really breathe very well, but after you wash it a few times, it gets a little bit softer. And they position this just slightly too far into the pit. It really should be more over the breast. So I gotta like lean that way if I want you guys to see the logo. I know, right? First world problems. Oh, thank you, Tickles. I appreciate that, brother. We got a lot of good people around here, man. I am born of good people within Locksport. Came into this game trying to be like Lady Locks, wanting to help people get into Locksport, learn about Locksport, help them with the stuff they need. Because I didn't ever think I'd be that good a lockpicker. But I'm pretty decent as a, escape artist, so I can take that down now. That's my normal pick choice right there. It's a kind of squared off tubular lockpick. Modified it that way, and a little bit on the corners and the top to kind of get it to where it hits perfect. So when I really want to do a good speed pick, this is my profile that I like. I know the length, the depth, the hit, the feel, and I can pop 3 cuffs off that fast. And I have to be able to because I'm practicing. If you're not familiar, I'm practicing to break a Guinness World Record. I'm going to do 3 pairs of cuffs underwater. 38 seconds is the time I have to beat, which is probably is pretty easy. And honestly, I'm telling you, I want to leave room behind me, so I want another one of my Shacklemen brothers to come after me and break the record after I break it. More about the Shacklemen Cuff Club than about the Stew Ego. Alright, we're going to try something else because I like practicing different things. It helps me catch the feel of the cuffs. Where is... I'm going to lean around and look for a tool. There we go. So, this is an oversized bobby pin. I'll try to get in there with this. Get a decent time. So, Peerless 750Cs, used by a lot of police departments around the country. Ooh. Well, I'm out. I would definitely run at that point. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. But if I feel having some issues. Ooh. That's a left-hand practice thing. Just slipping off the pawl. Damn. Oh, there we go. I'm coming in too shallow with it. Or too deep with it. I gotta come in a little more shallow with it. Alright. So, that's one of those. Which looks like that when you buy it. And you just gotta bend it out. Take those stupid little resin nubs off the ends, and you can start to make use with that. I'm gonna lean in. As I lean in, notice that lockjaw. Boom. Check them out. They sell some good stuff. Yeah, while on live coast, I got to figure out how to do that, man. Would I accept a gay son? I absolutely would accept a gay son. You know what I won't accept? Or just not accept stupid comments like that, though. G Keyman, what's up, brother? We got a hookup. Oh, Coast, I always know you're kidding, man. Dude, Coast, you support me enough, dude. You're allowed to give me as much shit as you want. I just if you start messing with me, I react, so you get to mess with me. You know what I mean? Like, don't ever think I think you're messing with me. I know you're coming from a place of love. Like I said, dude, you've done a lot to support the channel, and we appreciate that. So, all right, we're just gonna keep getting in cuffs. We're gonna keep getting out of cuffs. Let's go ahead and shim them. If I can find my shim. Oh, there we go. All right, we're going to do a quick shim. This is the Shacklemen Cuff Club handled shim tool. You're going to get it in the gap, which it doesn't want to go in. Oh, there you go. As much as you can. Get it ready to, well, there we go. I'm going to use my body to push that back against, because this is how I would do a real escape. push the bow down a little bit, push that in as I do that, and open my cuff. So use the side of my finger and my hand to push the bow. While my thumb pushes that in, I can open my cuff. Go over to this side and try to handle it the same. And you get a little clumsy with your left hand, so I'm gonna start bending shit up. Why the fuck? Alright, we'll start up on the orange one. I just realized, oh, if NOLA was, oh shit, I'm bending shit. Oh my god, I bent the shit out of it. Whoa, it's bent to hell. Alright. See, if I get into a position, I can control it better. I can get it much easier. If I have it in a position, you can see it on camera, I start screwing stuff up. How that works. Alright, so we're going to have to pull out more cuffs. So I do have 3 more pairs. We can go up to 6 here. Lean in and check. Old trick, so some new. Kavash. Yeah, dude. There's no such thing as an old trick, because as people keep rolling over and getting new, they always have to learn the old stuff. So there always has to be people teaching new people the old tricks, as you say. And that's what I do. I'm here to teach people how to do stuff. I'm here to show you that this shit's easy to do. I'm not anything fucking special. I'm just somebody who loves doing this, and I have a passion for it, and I spend a lot of my time doing it. Hold on. All right. Let's go 6 cuffs, right? 6 pairs. We're going to alternate between 750 and 700 Cs. All peerless. 750s are the colored cuffs. The 700s are the silvers. I recommend, if you're doing multiple cuff escapes, to put all your cuffs on one hand first and get these all ready, open and aligned and not twisted, and then you worry about getting those cuffs on. So what I like to do is just do this. Oop, I missed one. So just get it between the thighs, squeeze. If I gotta add a little tightness, I can add a little tightness, but no, my cuffs are on. So we're gonna run the knife tool on 6 cuffs. Oh, what's up? Someone's talking a lot. Hold on, let me lean in and see. Coach chilling, you're good. Show me exactly something else. Show you if I can. Okay, are you asking to show you what I'm doing? All right, so these are handcuffs. That's where the key goes. All right, I'm putting this straighty, pointy, pokey thing. All right, if you think about it like a time clock on this thing, I'm going in about 3 o'clock. All right, so on the opposite side, maybe about 2:30 of that little notch there. And then on this side, I'm going in at about, oh, wait, fuck. Yeah, no, it's 3 o'clock there. If it's the other way, it's 9 o'clock. It's either 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Sorry. It's late. I'm half high. I've been drinking. So what I'm going to do is get in there like that. I'm going to lean it back this way a little bit so the tip goes underneath the rim so it can contact the pawl. So I get into place, lean back that way, and then I lean back that way, and the cuff comes off. So I have to lean back in two directions. One direction to put my tip underneath the rim of the cuff body. The other one moves the pawl. If I'm good at what I do, I get in there. Ooh, this is tight. I get in there and kind of hit both directions at the same time. So once you do this over and over and over again, thousands of times, what looks like one little stab at the keyway is actually going in there with a lean back and a lean back to engage the pawl and make sure that that tip engages it so you can move it back. And then it's just move it, move it, move it. Missed it. Move it and move it. There we go. Oop, I dropped one, but oh, Coast, my brother, you rock. See what I'm saying, y'all? Coast is a huge supporter of their channel, and that's why if Coast starts fucking with me, I don't mind. I know Coast loves me. Coast, Cloud Chillin', Dean P, Rock Out with Your Lockout. If any of these guys are in there, man, they're also good people to kind of check in with on locks, lock picking, cuffs, things like that. So, all right, let's do 6 cuffs again, and let me try to just run them quick. Nice thing about practicing 6 cuffs for a 3 cuff escape is every time I bust 3 cuffs off, it takes a little bit to put them back on. So being able to bust 6 actually gives me more practice in beating the cuff, and I waste less time putting them back on myself. And after you practice doing 6 cuffs, and then you go back to 3, 3 starts feeling pretty easy. There we go. So that's what we're about around here. Well, all right, I'm gonna run this with, I'm just gonna run a quick run, and then I'm gonna go back to the other tool that I'm working on because I gotta sand that down a little bit. I want to get that to work because it should be hitting the double lock really well. I need that for a double lock tool. All right, here we go. Looking down the barrel, staring down the barrel of the 45, right? Is that the song? All right. I just want to kind of speed run this a little bit. Lean in, see what's up. Kevash Red, protest need to rest any pose usually. Yeah, we did. There's ways. There's escapes from every kind of restraint, every type of handcuff, every type of leg cuff, transport, zip tie, and that's what my channel and the Shacklemen are about, is exploring all these escapes. Now we teach you to do it so if you're wrongfully imprisoned, or you're doing this and you get stuck, you can get yourself out. We're not telling you to escape police or anything like that. So, as a caveat, and in case my lawyer asks, you know what I mean? All right. Try to give this a good run. I don't know why I do this before I do that, but I've started doing that. I don't know. That is a nervous habit. I don't know if I like it. Oh, I want to go and I fucked it up. Oh, see the difference with the tool I like the most? It is a little shorter. So that knife tool does have a little bit of a bonus. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't that good. But that wasn't too bad. Put those to the side. Those over here. I don't know why I threw that away. That was stupid. Alright, let me... Yeah, we'll do it again. We'll see if... A little Zac tool, which is a key and double lock. It's really helpful when you're doing escapes and stuff. A lot easier to use than the key. So we're going to double lock that. And I want to see if my little tool we're modding on can hit that double lock. Alright, you see the button? And it's a little fat to get in that top of the keyway, but it does work on that double lock. Sorry, I should have done that one. Let's try that. I think I got it. Oh, yep, it works. So I'm going to work on thinning it down a little bit. Whoa, sorry. I think I got to take it back there more. And a little on the sides. Sorry, if this tool hits that double lock really well, I want to make it hit the single lock too. Because then that makes it a wonderful escape tool. Alright, let's try it out. And you know, I got excited because I broke my roll. I put one on both cuffs, or both wrists, and then started putting cuffs on. And that's stupid, so, alright. See if this hits. See, I'm doing that. I don't know. I started doing that like 2 weeks ago. I don't know if that's OCD or I'm just need to make sure the pick's clean. A little stuck, but my orange keyway is tight. So yeah, it's getting there. Getting there, right? What do you think? We're from Persia. Dude, I love Persia, man. That's awesome. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for stopping by. I'm a big fan of like all of the romantic and old cultures, you know what I mean? Like all the stuff that was, I'm 52, you know, so things I grew up with when I was younger, I kind of miss, you know, thinking of part of the world as Persia, you know, that's not as around anymore, and that's sad. So, all right, we're gonna run the knife tool, 700s, what I've been practicing with the most. So pretty much this 750s. They can be a little easier or slightly harder, just depending. What I don't like about the super pointy tip is if I get off a little bit, I can kind of get it not so much stuck, but stuck for a second or two, which is going to throw off the run. So I'm leaning more towards a squared tip over a pointy tip. So I think I'm going to take this down to a little bit of a square, but not quite as much as that. And kind of just go a little bit by little bit and see between that and that, you know, what point works the best for me. So that's kind of what you got to do. If you want to shave 1 second, you know, you need to get doing the best you can. You got to modify every little portion of your movements. The slightest aspect of your tool. I know I'm going to need to take that down more, but like I said, I want to do it in minor degrees, check it out as I go, see how it's going. Handcuffs. What's up, Saphira? Thank you very much. G-Key, Mask Flame. Andrew, how you doing? If I don't catch you in here, Dean P, thank you for stopping by. Anthony, Cash, I think we were talking. If I don't catch you, sorry. I'm doing it face front, like literally like at the bottom of the screen. It's that big where the things are. I'm old and I don't have glasses on, so it can be hard to read all that. But I do appreciate you stopping by. If you're here, hit the like button. Go sub me up. Become a member. Do all that crap. I'd appreciate it. Share me on a feed. Come back, check me out tomorrow. All that crap. It all helps. Definitely appreciate it all. Alright. You know what? I'm going to try to get out with a bent shim. God damn, I fucked this thing up. Alright. Said, best way to do it is to push it against your body. It's much easier to push that bow down. Give yourself that little bit of space to push the shim in. Hold it in place while you pull the bow out so it doesn't pull the shim out. And you have to do it again. Here we go. That is kind of opposite. I normally do it this way, so I still bent it. So yeah, there. See what I'm saying? If you don't hold the top, shim comes out. And then you have to do it again. I'm just determined to destroy this shim tonight. Which is good because Greyhound Picking at greyhoundpicking.com has a Shacklemen Cuff Club sets for sale. So I can replace my set. Alright. That was just a palate cleanser. I like to do that in between picking. Keep me interested. Things like that. So, Mass Flame, follow your channel. What's the question, Mass Flame? Someone is in a blast mask outside. Should I call 911? Yeah, that's... I don't see how you would think that's for a live chat. It's not me outside your house. So I hope you do well. All right. Might as well go with some Chicago's. I'll do a 3-cuff escape. Chicago and Smith & Wessons are a vertical keyway, whereas Peerless are a horizontal keyway in the middle of the body. So it's a different hit. You got different shit you're working with. Yes, these are Easter egg colored handcuffs, but they're just powder coated to make them look pretty. Bam. Bam. All right. I'll test one of my new tools. I don't know if this is going to hit right yet. Hold on. There. See if this will work. So there's a lot more lean back in this direction and a little bit of a lean in that direction. It's a little bit different from the Peerless. It's still a combination of two leans. You just have to find the point you're supposed to be at, understand the two directions you got to lean, and you'll be able to move that pawl and open that cuff. Oh, camera down, camera down. What's up? Where'd you guys go? Try doing it in front of Chief without getting caught. I teach cops how to do this now. So I do. And you don't, this is the misconception. This is, yeah, right. I had a buddy, all right, like I had a buddy kind of, when you deal with doing anything, you know, you put yourself out there, you make anything, you put yourself on YouTube, you have a blog, whatever, man. You know, you're going to get some haters. You're going to get some a-holes that show up and kind of start to try to screw your situation up. So, oh, there we go. We've been having some of those show up in some of our corners of block sport lately, and it's a bummer. But at the end of the day, we just come out here and do what we do. We find who's into it, who's willing to watch, who's willing to like, who's willing to sub, and that's who we do it for. So, you're here right now. I appreciate you're here right now. I have a modified broken pick I'm working on. I'm going to see if I can escape these 3 pairs of Chicago 1000s just for you. So, 1, 2, 3, go. We got an open. We got an open. We got an open. A little work on it. All right, and we are out. Actually worked a little bit better on the left-hand side than I thought it was going to. So that might be, if I don't feel this is perfect for Peerless, this might end up going in my tool for Chicago. So we're going to kind of set it aside before we modify it anymore for that. And then run the Chicago again with the knife tool. I can add a couple pairs in, give it a real good test. So there's 3. Hold on. Get them right. Add the lightweight aluminum pair of Chicago's. And we can add Oh, hold on. I've got a pair of Chicago X55s. So, got the barrel of the cuffs. I'm going to get the wrist in there. And then bam. That quick, we're in the cuffs. So we got 5 pairs. I'm going to try, like I said, this modified broken pick. I'm not sure. It's got that slight angle there. I don't know if I'd rather have the angle up or down. I think up. So we're going to try it up. All right. So let's give it a run. Stuck on the pink one. Sorry. Camera gets hit a lot around here. That was a good run. I like that. That works. That works with the angle up way better. Which I wouldn't have thought if I didn't try it out. That's the important part of doing all this. All right, so this is these. Oop. I got a lot of handcuffs. I gotta sort them. Hold on. How y'all doing? What's going on? Bro tried doing it in front of it. Are we still at that? There's no other conversation? We don't have any more likes than that? Come on, people. Hit the like button. I don't normally bother you that much for that, but I only got 28 likes? Shit. If I get a few more likes, I'll do something stupid. You guys want to see something stupid? Actually, normally I demand money for stupid. So, where is... Shit. Where are they at? Oh, there. Yeah, we're at 30. Let's do it. And I'll tell you what, Coast Chillin' already paid the price. So we'll do the stupid escape. I'm going to do the leg escape. Ugh. This thing's annoying. My wife's not home. So if I screw this up, I have to go wake my daughter up. So I'm putting 2 wrists in 1 cuff. All right. There we go. Now, where'd all my picks go? All right. Let's see if I can get out of this. Ugh. Problem is the way I gotta lean with it. My other wrist is in the way. Ah, there we go. Sweet. All right, you know what? I'm trying to do a double stupid. I don't know how to put these on without someone helping me, so hold on. All right, I can put one on. All right. Now, how do I get this cuff on 2 wrists is the question. Fuck. Hey, I got it. All right. I don't know why I'm happy about that. Oh, that was fucking stupid. Alright. So we're gonna grab something with a little bit of a curve to it. See if that helps me. Well, I know I missed that. Well, I got it, but it wouldn't clear because the other cuff's holding me back. I'm gonna try this again. This sucks. I would have been out if it wasn't two cuffs. Ugh. Oh. Fuck. Ooh, that was stressful. The beer drinking escape artist. Let's lock ourselves some cuffs. It's a boot cuff. Sorry, I gotta have fun. See, with just one, you actually get it. Ooh. Would have been awesome if I would have done it right there as I was talking. When you actually get it, the pressure that your two wrists are putting on that bow are going to pop it right open. But when you got two on there, it doesn't do that. So you're struggling to try to clear that bow once you actually get it. God damn, that was hard. That's got to be worth something, right? We got 6 likes while we're doing it. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. We're trying to get to 30. We're at 36. I'm not greedy. I take the love. I take the love I get. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all. What's going on? I'm wondering if my chat just died out because nobody else has said anything new. Say something new in the chat. God dang it. Or is nobody there? Am I all alone? Please say something. Hold on. I don't know why. I just don't light it on camera, so. Okay. Ugh, that hurt. We will do one other fun pick. These some antique chub cuffs. I will try to pick them, which is rather annoying. Alright, so picking chub cuffs. Keyhole there. It's a 3-lever lock. On the back side, you see that little button. I gotta push that over with my thumbnail or my fingernail to provide tension while I'm picking. And it sucks trying to do it. So I don't know which way I'm gonna be able to do it. Alright. So we're trying to do that with that. And same-handed with that. That ain't gonna do it. Alright. If it don't work, I'm just gonna shim my way out. Just fuck it. Oh, yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna shim my way out. Screw this. Why am I doing this? Why am I even doing this, people? Oh, just because I wanted to play with my chub. I got chub. I wanted to play with it. It's pretty easy to shim out of. Oh, come on. If you don't bend your shim. Somehow I'm stuck. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, I don't want to rob you of what I was talking about, though. So, I'll put my pressure on the back, and I'll show you what picking it is. Just need to practice this more while I'm in cuffs. Slipped. Shit. I swear to God, I used to be better at this. Alright, well, fuck it. That's what you're supposed to do. Apparently I can't do it today. Well, thank you for stopping by. Hanging out, doing a little bit of handcuff modifications, a little handcuff practice, hanging out with some friends, and just generally having fun, man. This is what I like to do. I'm about locks, I'm about handcuffs, about escapes. I'm about... I was looking for my stickers. Oh yeah. I'm about the Shacklemen Cuff Club. Thank you very much for stopping by. I am the great Studini. Cuffs can't hold me, locks can't stop me. That's a bold statement. It's just more of a mindset, don't you? You guys have a good one.